What makes the domestic workers movement in Brazil unique? I think first of all, it's consider, it's amazing because it was very from the base. It was a small group of domestic workers, African Americans domestic workers, that started, which had no political education per se. And what makes it unique, I think it's a Brazil is an example to other countries around the world, and it makes unique is to see a third world country as Brazil with people that are not politically involved as other countries that you see to start such a movement. There turns out to be an example around the world, and it's very grassroots. It came from domestic workers with no social education or no education at all, and I think that's what makes it unique. Is a grassroots movement, and it's very strong, very strong.
So it's not just in one particular area of the country. It's
Oh
all
no,
over.
it's all over. There is I just was reading an article about Creuza, which is a domestic worker that she was such a powerful organizer that she became a representative and like politically represented. She was elected actually by the domestic workers, and that's what it makes unique, I, in my opinion. Is that it's very grassroots and it's very strong. It's not. It's all over Brazil. They have it all over Brazil. They have in Bahia. They have in Ceará, which is the northeast part. They have on the south, which is in the, that's pretty
So
much.
so what advice can you give to other countries, because I think a lot of countries, at least the United States, have difficulty in building these grassroots movements because there's so many barriers. So how would you advise another group to into grassroots organizing for domestic workers in their area, and what are the strategies that you've taken away as the
The
best?
strategy we're taking away is actually pick people within the community that speak the language. Because what I think is so hard is most people that are trying to organize grassroots movements, they are not from that community, so they might not speak their language. They might not convincing them to that level that they have to unite and educate the people that you're trying to work with simple language always, and trying to find someone in the community to help you out. I think that's the best strategy. It's easier because the way I see it, most of people are not from the community, so it's easier. It's harder actually for them to speak their language or to convince them to get organized. That's part of what I'm doing. I am a domestic worker. I am a Brazilian, and I'm organizing my own community, which is easier because then they see someone that it's part of what they are. They understand they struggle. It's much more powerful
Hmm.
to put the message out there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.